Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Zelkenon. This is another Smite Super Builds. That's a pretty big fire giant. So, I haven't done a Freya build, actually, which is kind of surprising. I could have sworn I'd done one, but I guess not, so I might as well go ahead and do a Freya build, just so a brand new god build is on the channel. So, let's go ahead and go through the items. So actives vary, like I always say, it depending on your role. If you want to be Freya jungle, that's just fine. That works really well. Make sure pick up Hand of Gods, and then for your second active, kind of depends. You may want to buy beads. Your only CC immunity is your ulti. That's only when you're in full ascension, meaning you're all the way up in the air. So you may want to buy beads, or you may want to buy sprint to catch up or get away. So your second active kind of varies. If you're not playing jungle and in conquest, then just pick what you want, really. So actives don't really matter too much as far as that. So items, she's a Magi, so penetration works really well with her. She does a lot of burst damage, so I tend to go with this. I don't really have a problem with her cooldowns when I play her, so if you do, that's fine. So if you want more cooldown reduction, go ahead and get the other shoes, the shoes of focus, or instead of one of these items, maybe instead of Polynomicon, you may want to pick up Breastplate of Valor. Chronos Pendant is nice, but the Ep.54 is kind of useless unless if you're in Conquest or Assault. Anywhere else, it's kind of quick to get back to base and get your mana, so it's really up to you. So go with Shoes of Magi. Next, Demonic Grip. It now looks like Telekinesis Ring, but it's not, so it looks really weird, but whatever. Demonic Grip for that instant attack speed and a lot of power just right off the bat as your second item, and a really great passive that acts as penetration. So as you can see, it's basic attacks, and that's what she's based off of. She has no ability damage except her ulti. So with that being said, things like Gem of Isolation does now work on her except her ulti. The main reason, because if you look on here, these are self buffs. Buff basic attacks. So her 1 and 2, they're basic attacks. They don't do, they're not ability damage, I guess you can say. So like I said before, Gem of Isolation does not work, but her 2 does come with the slow. But keep in mind, you won't get the slow unless of well, actually, when you if you use your 1 and 2 combo together, you will not get this the splash damage. See, the area of effect and slow is lost when Eradicate is active. So keep in mind with that. So if you want to slow somebody down, maybe hit Pulse first, get a few hits on it. That way they're slowed for 25% for 5 seconds, and then pop your Eradicate. Or if you don't really care for slowing them, with this build, we have Hasten Fatalis, so you don't really need to slow too much. As long as you land your basic attacks with Hasten Fatalis, you can keep up the track with them, and they can't really run away from you. So just keep that in mind. So we got Demonic Grip, and then moving on to Hasten Fatalis. Since there's no more regular Fatalis, as far as the different passive, it's just Hasten Fatalis. So some people like regular Fatalis more, but you're gonna have to deal with Hasten Fatalis. It's still really nice with the movement speed and a lot of attack speed, and the passive is what I'm talking about. When a basic attack hits a target, the attacking movement speed debuff is removed from you for 1 second. This keeps restacking as long as you keep landing your hits, so they can't run away from you, ideally. Polynomicon, this is really great, just for the little bit of extra lifesteal that we have on top of our passive. So because we have no HP items in this build, this keeps us more, sustained. Also, the passive works really well. So right after you combo your 1 and 2, and then you start, basic attacking, your first basic attack is going to deal additional damage. So that lets you, just start welling them. Just more burst damage from Freya. So it's really nice. If you don't want this item and you want more lifesteal, go with like Bancroft's Talon. Or if you want more health, you may let's look for more health, actually. So, it's a little tough one. If you want more health, I'll probably go with Ethereal Staff, actually. That is a little bit pricey, but if you're looking to be able to survive a little bit longer, or be, I guess, not really tanky, but just more HP in general, Ethereal Staff's really good for that. You get your base 600, and then you still get passive based on the percentage of your health, and it gives you, you know, more mana. So I'll probably go with Ethereal Staff if you're looking for more survivability instead of Polynomicon. So it's really up to you with that. Next we have Obsidian Shard, just to, you know, put the just have all the penetration we can get with their attack. So we have 33%. We have the Demonic Grip, so your basic attacks reduce the target's magical protection by 7% and additional 5 points for 3 seconds, 3 stacks, so that's 21% and 15 points. That's a lot. This right here is a lot. And then we have our additional plus 15. So with that being said, we have quite a bit of penetration with our Obsidian Shard and Demonic Grip, so that leaves you to, you know, easily get Shoes of Focus for the extra cooldown reduction. If you're not having trouble with cooldowns, then just stick with Shoes of Magi. So the boot's really optional to your style of play. And then finally, I ride up Tahuti for obvious reasons, for more power, and MP5 is a nice perk to that. So wrong button. So we have 475 magical power. It may seem a little low, but with that much penetration we have, it acts as pretty much like more. So let's go ahead and combo our 1 or 2. Let's see if we still get, you know, spare hits to go. So that's a fair amount of damage. 566 with our red buff. Combo that. Let's see. Yeah, that's quite a bit there. Magical Might. So Magical Might, 638 power. That was even quicker. And we still have plenty of shots left over. There we have our elixir. 1-2 combo. And the yellow numbers, that's our Polynomicon for the extra damage based off your magical power is into your next basic attack after an ability. And then finally we do our combo one last time, then we do, wow, you gotta destroy it. Okay, so Ascension, Godlike and Divine. I like all these cool little titles. So that pretty much wraps this video up. Just wanted a quick shout out, thanks for the 100 subscribers. That's an accomplishment in itself. I'll probably, if I have time, I'll do a special video for that, probably tomorrow, Tuesday, of this recording. So thanks as always, and I'll see you guys later.